This life has two sides to it. This dark side and that's bright side. And that's all happening inside of us. And from us we got this free will, depends which side we choose, which wolf we fit in ourselves, dark one or white one. In which activities we invest our energy. And later on, all of it plays in our minds, in our inner body. Whatever we inject, whatever we open door to inside. So we will go through life with all those imprints, whatever they are, positive or negative. And there is our heart centers, which always looking, this God, spark from God, this which always looking how to improve you, how to purify you, how to give you better experiences. And dark side also is there inside, looking at you and trying to pull you into that game deeper. I can observe that internal battle inside of me. Every day, every morning I wake up since long time, I observing this. I look inside and I see what actually coming to the surface at the moment. Sometimes when I've got negative thoughts, suddenly I see like surrounding darkening. There is darkening of surrounding. There is dark side coming to the surface and trying to take over the power, take over me. And there is also bright side, which always, like, you wake up in the morning, you are like rooted in your heart and look through that lens of positivity, that lens, bright lens at world, at everything, even at those dark things. If you are focused well, concentrate well, when you look at those dark things which presently coming, there is chance they will be dispelled, they will be grinded in that bright light. But that darkness is quite intelligent. It's trying to attack us in less expected moment, trying to put that thought process or put that energy or bad feeling in us where we less expected it, where we are weak, or where we simply in the middle or moment of different activities where we are like not focused. So it's only waiting for our weaknesses and mistakes. That's how it's behaving in us. And every human being have trace of it, depending what we did in life and what we recorded inside. It is like being on bright side of life or dark side of life at the moment. You can sense it, that, let's say, things when things go not in your favor, like you are bombarded by not pleasant experiences, that dark side try to pull you into that game. I would call it game. But if you will distance yourself from this a little bit, if you look at this without fighting with that, without being angry at that, at somebody, if you have a little bit of space inside and look at that experience, unpleasant experience, negative experience which appearing, without giving back to that negative energy, because this appearing to just check you. If you give a little more negativity to that, or you just pause and give nothing to that, when you're giving nothing to that, you're winning that battle, that eternal battle. But if you give anger, if you become angry at somebody, at something, you're giving simply energy. You're adding a little bit more to that pile of angry entity in you. And there's many of them inside of you. You're going through life challenges and you will be bombarded by those experiences. But trick in life is to find that space inside of you which allow you to judge experience, allow you to actually not judge experience, allow you to observe the experience. You cannot judge experience, because when you're judging experience, you're naming experience. And when you're naming experience, this is not very good. You're sticking labels to that. But what needs to be done? You need to observe your experience from inside. So there is chance it will disappear. And now presently I get into my hands quite nice application for meditation. It is a set of different meditations for sleep, for overcoming fear, for loving kindness, for different activities like productivity and things like that. And it is made with guidance. So there is a woman or man who will guide you through that experience. I find this very, very useful. That application is called Balance and is free for 1 year. So those of you who practice any prayers, meditation, it can be Christian, can be Islam, whatever, can add that component to your understanding inside, because this is really nicely break down. While you pray, meditate, let's say pray in Islam, you may not learn certain things. You may keep looking inside, and this is purely like keep looking inside but without understanding. You may have understanding of Quran, of Hadith or things like that, but not understanding of how you're inside behaving. So this application basically guide you and tell you how your mind behaving, how your body system, entire system behaving at certain moments, why those things happening the way they happening. Usually those negativities, those negative thoughts and things like that, it looks like they are indicator. They want those thoughts, whatever those experiences want to tell you something, message you something. But we usually so afraid of them that we pushing them away or we fight with them. But trick is to be able to welcome them and observe them inside. Just welcome and have compassion to them. Actually compassion to yourself, to your own past, I would say. Because all of this was built through your past experiences, through all them traumas, things like that. So instead of fighting with this, pushing this away, we need to learn how to be compassionate, how to observe this from inside. Slowly, slowly, like a water can break the rock, those things can be like melted in our heart, and finally we may have peace with them. Salam alaikum.